Imagine you're sitting in a bustling coffee shop, sipping your latte and checking your emails. Suddenly, your bank account is drained, your social media accounts are hijacked, and your personal files are held for ransom. How did this happen? But what if you had a tool that could reveal the secrets flowing through the digital veins of the internet to avoid such mishaps? Well, you can get help from Wireshark, the digital detective's magnifying glass that lets you peer into the very fabric of cyberspace. In this video, we will discuss Wireshark and how to use it. Let's start at the beginning. What exactly is Wireshark? Think of Wireshark as a microscope for your network. Just as a microscope allows scientists to see tiny organisms invisible to the naked eye, Wireshark lets you see the minute details of data traveling across your network. It's a packet analyzer, which means it can capture and interactively browse the traffic running on a computer network. Every email you send, every website you visit, every online game you play, all of these actions generate packets of data that Wireshark can intercept and analyze. But why should you care about packets? Well, in the digital age, understanding network traffic is like learning to read the pulse of the internet. It's not just for IT professionals or cybersecurity experts. Anyone who uses a computer or smartphone can benefit from knowing what's happening behind the scenes of their online activities. Wireshark can help you troubleshoot network problems, detect security breaches, understand network protocols, and even optimize your internet speed. Now, before we dive into the nitty-gritty of using Wireshark, let's address the elephant in the room. Is it legal? The short answer is yes, but with a big caveat. Wireshark itself is a perfectly legal tool. It's open-source software used by IT professionals, security researchers, and even law enforcement agencies. However, how you use it determines its legality. Let's get our hands dirty and start using Wireshark. The first step is to download and install it. Head over to wireshark.org and download the version that matches your operating system. The installation process is straightforward. Just follow the prompts and you'll be ready to go in no time. Once installed, open Wireshark and you'll be greeted by a clean interface with a list of network interfaces available for capture. Now, here's where the magic begins. To start capturing packets, simply double-click on the network interface you want to monitor. If you're connected to Wi-Fi, choose the Wi-Fi interface. If you're using an Ethernet cable, select the Ethernet interface. Wireshark will immediately start capturing all the packets flowing through that interface. You'll see a stream of colorful lines appear on your screen, each representing a different packet. At first glance, this flood of information might seem overwhelming. It's like trying to read a book in a language you don't understand. But don't worry, we're going to decipher this cryptic text together. Let's break down what you're seeing. Each line in the packet list represents a single packet of data. The columns show various pieces of information about each packet: the time it was captured, the source and destination IP addresses, the protocol used, and a brief intro summary. The colors aren't just for show, they serve a purpose. By default, Wireshark uses different colors to represent different types of traffic. Light purple typically indicates TCP traffic, light blue is for UDP, and black highlights packets with errors. Green often represents HTTP traffic, while yellow might indicate routing protocols. These colors help you quickly identify different types of network activity at a glance. Now, let's zoom in on a single packet. Click on any line in the packet list and you'll see more detailed information appeared in the panel below. This panel is divided into two parts: the packet details pane and the packet bytes pane. The details pane show you a breakdown of the packet's contents, organized in a hierarchical structure. You could expand each section to reveal more information about different aspects of the packet, from the low-level Ethernet frame to high-level application data. The packet bytes pane at the bottom shows you the raw data of the packet in hexadecimal format. This is the packet in its purest form, the actual bytes that were transmitted over the network. While this might look like gibberish to the untrained eye, it can be incredibly useful for deep analysis and troubleshooting. As you watch the packets flow by, you might be wondering, what am I looking at? Well, you're seeing every bit of data that's entering or leaving your computer. That YouTube video you're streaming, you'll see packets related to that. Checking your email, you'll see those packets too. Even background processes like automatic updates are visible here. But here's where Wireshark really shines: its filtering capabilities. With potentially thousands of packets being captured every second, finding the specific information you're looking for can be like finding a needle in a haystack. That's where display filters come in handy. At the top of the Wireshark window, you'll see a text box where you can enter filter expressions. Let's say you want to focus on web traffic. You could enter HTTP in the filter box, and Wireshark will show you only HTTP packets. Or maybe you're interested in traffic to and from a specific IP address. You could use a filter like IP.address equal 192.168.1.1 to see only packets involving that address. These filters allow you to zero in on exactly the traffic you're interested in, cutting through the noise and focusing on what matters. As we delve deeper into the world of Wireshark, it's important to remember that what we're looking at isn't just abstract data. It's a reflection of real-world activity. Each packet represents a piece of information being sent or received by a real person or device. This power to see into the digital lives of others is why Wireshark is such a potent tool for both defenders and attackers in the cybersecurity world. Let's explore a practical example of how Wireshark can be used. Imagine you're experiencing slow internet speeds, and you suspect that someone might be using your Wi-Fi without permission. You can use Wireshark to investigate this. Start a capture your Wi-Fi interface and let it run for a few minutes. Then, use a display filter like ARP to show address resolution protocol packets. ARP is used to map IP addresses to physical machine addresses. So, by looking at these packets, you can see what devices are active on your network. If you spotted an unfamiliar MAC address, you might have found your culprit. But Wireshark isn't just for catching Wi-Fi thieves. It's an invaluable tool for network administrators and security professionals. For instance, it can be used to detect malware infections. Many types of malware communicate with command and control servers, and this communication can often be spotted in network traffic. Unusual DNS queries, unexpected encrypted traffic, or connections to known malicious IP addresses can all be red flags that Wireshark can help you identify. Another powerful feature of Wireshark is its ability to reconstruct TCP streams. This allows you to piece together all the packets in a TCP connection and view them as a single coherent conversation. This can be incredibly useful for understanding application-level protocols or for forensic analysis. To use this feature, right-click on a TCP packet and select Follow TCP Stream. Wireshark will show you the entire conversation, often in a human-readable format. Now that we've covered the basics, let's dive into some more advanced features of Wireshark that can really elevate your network analysis game. One of these is the Statistics menu. This powerful set of tools can give you a bird's-eye view of your captured data, helping you spot trends and anomalies that might not be obvious when looking at individual packets. For example, let's explore the protocol hierarchy option under the Statistics menu. This feature breaks down all the traffic you've captured by protocol, showing you the percentage of packets in bytes for each. It's like getting a nutritional label for your network traffic. You might discover that a large portion of your traffic is using an unexpected protocol, which could indicate a security issue or a misconfigured application. Another useful statistical tool is the Conversations view. This shows you all the back-and-forth communications between different IP addresses. It's a great way to identify chatty applications or devices that might be hogging your bandwidth. You might even spot communications with unfamiliar IP addresses, which could be a sign of malware or unauthorized access. But Wireshark isn't just about looking at raw data and statistics. It also has powerful visualization capabilities that can help you understand complex network interactions. The flow graph feature, for instance, can create a visual representation of the back-and-forth communication between different network entities. This can be incredibly useful for understanding handshake processes, troubleshooting connection issues, or even reverse engineering unknown protocols. Speaking of unknown protocols, one of the most powerful aspects of Wireshark is its extensibility. While it comes preloaded with dissectors for hundreds of common protocols, you can also write your own dissectors for proprietary or custom protocols. This means that no matter what kind of network traffic you're dealing with, Wireshark can be adapted to help you understand it. So the next time you connect to a network, remember that beneath the surface of your everyday online activities lies a complex, fascinating world of packets and protocols. And with Wireshark in your toolkit, you have the power to explore this world, uncovering its secrets and mastering its intricacies. So, what surprised you most about what Wireshark can reveal? Let us know in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.